Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope to cleave to Liam, Taylor assures Steffy. Daphne formally again tries satisfying Carter to forget about Hope. Hope and Liam to continue talking. Liam guessed that Steffy told Hope the verity against his wishes. Liam and Hope have been talking and crying about the man's docked fate. Hope will cleave to her ex-husband and make an insolvable request. Hope will ask Liam to reunite, to be a family with Beth. Still, Liam knows that isn't fair to Hope. Liam will continue to push Hope when it comes to Carter. Over at the Precipice house, Steffy will continue wondering if she did the right thing by telling Hope the verity. On one hand, Steffy knows that Hope merited to know the verity about Liam's fatal opinion. On the other hand, Steffy also feels shamefaced for betraying Liam's trust. Both Taylor and Finn will assure Steffy that she did what was stylish. Daphne will continue trying to tempt Carter. The nose is obsessed with Carter despite him only wanting Hope back. Daphne keeps telling Carter to forget about Hope and concentrate on her. Carter has his mind on only one woman, and it's not Daphne. As Daphne continues to get rejected by Carter, could she scheme and take drastic action to stop Hope from reuniting? Luna has been rejected by Finn formally again. Luna tried to maintain her case to both Finn and Steffy, but failed. Luna vented to Sheila about it. Still, Sheila advised the youthful woman that Finn will always side with Steffy. Luna wouldn't be suitable to stop obsessing over her father, however. Could Luna make another move against Steffy? If so, will Sheila be suitable to save her granddaughter from the fallout? Hope cleave to Liam while Finn and Taylor assure Steffy. Plus, Daphne works to sway Carter. Liam is dying. He can't bear the study of losing Hope and both of his daughters. Sure, it's been a while since they've been married, but looking death in the face has caused Liam to examine effects. He clearly wants to spend much of the time he has left with Beth and Kelly. Liam didn't want anybody to know, but Steffy decided to tell Hope anyway. She couldn't stand to keep the secret, despite the enmity she generally has with Hope. It wasn't that long ago that Hope was with Carter. The two teamed up to take Forrester Creations down from the Forresters after Steffy cut Hope for the future. Steffy called on her friend Daphne to come to Los Angeles to betray Carter. It wasn't Daphne's temptation, however, that caused Carter to grow a heart. He ended up giving the company back. Still, Daphne developed real passions for Carter. A tough time for Liam ahead, but does that mean it's really the end of Waffler Jr. or will he ever pull through? We have been comparing Liam excrescent story to Eric Riddle illness. There might be another story that's indeed more familiar to longtime suckers. In the end, Finn and Bridget set up a cure for Eric and he's now stronger than ever. Still, back in the 1990s, another youthful character suddenly did succumb to cancer. Liam's Aunt Caroline lost her life to cancer when she was a youthful newlywed married to Ridge. She also didn't want anyone to know she was dying, but did arrange for Ridge to meet her Croker, who he also fell in love with. She only wanted Ridge to find happiness again with anyone but Brooke. We anticipated a phenomenon cure, but it no way came. When Liam was diagnosed with an inoperable brain excrescence last month, suckers rolled their eyes, believing a phenomenon cure was coming, but what if it doesn't? Would they really kill off this long-time leading man? It would be a shock to the system. Liam to do the last 2 times since his marriage to Hope ended. Maybe the show knows the character and his act has run its course and he can't keep hopping back and forth between 2 women presently. That job is left for Ridge, who tutored Liam everything he knows. Hope may find herself drawn back to Liam now that she's apprehensive of his dire situation. As these former suckers begin to reconnect on a deeper position, is it possible that Hope could end up pregnant after one final hassle with Liam? While Liam's health is anticipated to decline over time, he's presently holding up well, albeit suffering dizzy spells and lowered vision at times. There remains a chance for him to achieve some final borns and realize dreams before time runs out. Hope will really ensure that Liam has further openings to spend time with Beth. It's a given that Liam, Hope, and Beth will produce cherished family moments together. Still, with the impending loss of Liam importing on her, Hope may struggle to manage the flood tide of feelings that resurface. Both Liam and Hope could fluently get caught up in their passions, potentially kindling a spark of passion between them. Hope and Liam could give in to their solicitations and partake one final night of passion together. At their cherished cabin, where Liam and Hope have created multitudinous recollections, a transformative moment is on the horizon. Maybe bone. More rollick in bed for old time's sake. Should they engage in this one final sincere commerce before Liam deteriorates beyond all stopgap, Hope might uncover the news of her gestation with Liam's child. This plot could shift dramatically if she finds out she's awaiting after Liam has departed, and they really rush the process snappily. For Hope, it would be a bittersweet blessing as she navigates the excitement of impending fatherhood coupled with the anguish of facing it alone. This child could also represent an enduring connection between them, and give Beth and Kelly with another stock, maybe a baby family for Beth. Hope and Liam will ever be connected through Beth, but B&B could strengthen that bond if Hope finds herself awaiting again with her partner. This could consolidate informally charged emotional geography for Hope. She'll partake her studies on maximizing the time she has left with Liam, so keep an eye out for updates on any romantic developments and implicit baby news. Liam's battle with his terminal illness will introduce indeed more unanticipated twists. Indeed, though a phenomenon cure could be set up, if it is, it'll be veritably last nanosecond. Luna makes her move on Will, effects get unattractive between Sheila and Poppy, and Liam wants to get out of the sanitarium to be with his son. Indeed, as Grace and Bridget partake ruinous news with Finn. Luna disguised herself as a pizza delivery Joe to get into Forrester Creations, and now that she's alone in a room with Will, she's changed into commodity much more comfortable, lacy undergarments. So, she declares with a grin. What should I try on first? Will has formerly told Luna he wants nothing to do with her, but as she's immolation commodity his gal, Electra, isn't ready to give up yet. Will he be tempted? Or will he tell Luna where to go? Sheila isn't happy when Poppy shows her face at Il Giardino and lets her know exactly how she feels about the way she took advantage of her son, Finn, when he was just 18 times old. You're the slut, Sheila shouts. But Poppy stands up to her, revealing, I've heard all about you. Also, the argument gets a little more heated, and Sheila asks, how about some Kate? As she grabs a sprinkle of food off of a table and pushes it right into Poppy's face. Where is Cleric to break up this fight? In the sanitarium, Bridget has joined Grace in trying to treat Liam, but the Croakers find themselves trying to stop Liam from unhooking himself from everything as he's hopeless to get out of his sanitarium bed and to his son's side. I do'n't suppose your daddy's gone nah make it to the cotillion, Steffy sorely informs Kelly, who's all dressed up and ready to go out to the daddy/son cotillion. Back at the sanitarium, Finn reflections, Finn is lucky to be alive. Unfortunately, Grace and Bridget have some bad news to deliver to their coworker. There's commodity differently we've to tell you, Finn, Bridget admits. And his face falls as Grace adds, it's inoperable. Can nothing be done to save Liam? Still, suppose again, if you allowed. Katie was done with Carter. After watching her former honey get cozy with the red-hot freshman Daphne Rose, Katie's unforeseen interest has come a whole lot less subtle. It wasn't too long ago that Katie and Carter called it quits, concluding for fellowship over love, but commodity about seeing Carter locked in a passionate lip cinch with Daphne seems to have reignited some old members. Carter jumped from Katie to her bastard Hope, and together, he and Hope offered a jaw-dropping preemption at Forrester Creations. But as presto as they rose, they fell indeed hastily. Carter ultimately returned control to Ridge, Eric, and Steffy, and with that, his relationship with Hope sizzled out like last season's couture. Enter Daphne Rose. The newest femme fatale in City wasted no time making her interest in Carter Demitas clear. And to her credit, it was working until Katie caught them kissing. The look on her face said it all: covetousness, remorse, and perhaps occasion? Katie's no foreigner to strategic temptation. She's played the long game before, and she knows how to work a slow burn when the stakes are high. Daphne Rose may be bold, but Katie is a Logan, and Logans do'n't back down fluently. So, will she really sit back and let the perfumer waltz out with Carter? Duet count on it. Let's not forget that Carter has history with Katie, comfort with Katie, and if she decides to turn up the heat, Daphne Rose might find herself on the losing end of a love triangle she didn't see coming. Katie may have walked down from Carter formerly, but now that someone differently wants him? That's a whole different story.